Testing, testing. I need to adjust my model. Wait. Adjusting. I'm adjusting my model. Okay. Testing. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. I welcome you to one of the many rooms of the Luxheart Manor. I am your host, Emmary Luxheart, lover of the whimsical and wicked, here for your entertainment. Hi. Today I will be doing some co-working and ASMR, as in I'm keeping my voice very, very low, as I get some work done. Okie dokie. Before we get into it, let me go ahead and, say my hellos. I do, congrats on being first, as usual. And thank you for the resub, mama. I see an emerald and a cry, a boa, a kayak, a fin, a neon, a Zoe. Hi, thank you for checking in. And thank you, Boa and Finn, for the stream streaks. Thank you. Okay. Can I see a Rickaby? Hi. Alright. Let's see. My model got moved, which I'm not too jazzed about. So let's see if I have to adjust it in my ASMR screen. I have two different screens that I'm going to show off today because I want to show you guys this new game thing that I've been using for productivity. So I'm switching to that now. So there's this one. Oh, I do have to adjust my model. So there's this one. I have a little chair. You think it was height accurate before? Neon. I have to be quiet right now. How dare you? I'm gonna fight you quietly. But this is my first screen. Isn't it cute? And insulting Emery while she can't be loud is crazy. Honestly, super crazy. It do be your own mod sometimes. But this is my typical screen with my little bat periwinkle. Nico, hi. But the thing that I wanted to show you all the most. Oh, let me hopefully. Okay, so this isn't gonna be where we are for today. We are actually going to be in one of my rooms, and I'm gonna show you all around. Okay. Let me make sure I have to adjust it. Voila. This is called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It is very cute, and it is a productivity site where you can make your own little person. So that's me. You could have different spirit companions. This one's my favorite because it reminds me of Zelda Twilight Princess. But you can have cats. And little bunnies and a little hedgehog. And they could also be different colors. So, they are just little guys. These are what you're working towards collecting as you level up your spirit decks. It is just a little guy. So this is the default, but this one's my favorite right now. There's also little spiders. It's very cute. And you can change your appearance. And there are different presets, so you can have many an outfit, but I also have a preset for Mitzi. These presets also work when you're dealing with decor. So we have the bay window, which you can change everything within it. The cushions, little snacks that you have, things that are hanging around you. It is all very, very cute. And what I've been using have coffees and tea and such. You can change a lot and also change like the curtains and everything. Oh wait, I forgot to switch back to my puppy. Hang on. This. Okay. But yeah. And then with each of the sections, you can choose different activities. So in the bay window, you can clean, you can stretch, play some music, reading, typing. And this isn't the only section. As you can see, you even have areas at the desk, which you can also completely change up as well. So yeah, so that's fun. They all have different activities, and so depending on the activities that you're doing is how you get the spirits. It is. This is Kimi. And then you also have a bed. You can change the bed sheets and stuff as well. And then a fireplace. And you can change up the fireplace and stuff as well. Along with your wardrobe, which you can change the clothing and everything, you can also change your laptop and also your game console. And then you also have music, copyright-free music, all different kinds of music that you can play, all from homework radio / lo-fi. You can even play YouTube and Spotify using the external sections. You can adjust what you want to play. Also make your own playlist. So right now I have on Spooky Melodies. adjust the sound. It's like I don't want to adjust it too loud. And along with that, you can also change your ambience. So right now I have rain and a fireplace going. Also have wind and all of these different areas as well. And then you can change whether or not you want to hear the rain or see it or both. Especially like with the thunder, you can choose to keep the visuals but not the sound. So you'll get like lightning strikes and such. Let us go back to the bay window. You could also change the lighting for night, evening, afternoon, and morning. And along with that, with the decor, you can also change your cityscape. Snowy and space underwater. And such. And of course you can change your walls and your ceilings. So you can change a lot within this game. The window styles. Just about everything. And then this is my to-do list for today. You could add many a to-do list. Also has timers, specifically Pomodoro timers as well. You can track your habits. Add journals. And then your productivity history. And such. So this is what I've been using. I've been trying to find something more visually stimulating for these types of streams, and this was what I found that worked the best. So yeah, it is currently, I believe it's like $6 on Steam. They have a ton of DLCs that you can buy as well, where you can be on a train, where you can be on in a garden. There's a kitchen one, and I think there's a new one coming up too, which I'm very excited about. That'll bring you to new locations. But this is what I've been using to stay productive, and what I will be using today. But yeah. Hi Reese, hi, and Finn, thank you so much for the straighten up, and Zoe for the head pats. I don't think I have head pats activated on this screen, but I will fix that. Have a nice time at the beach. So yes, this is what I've been doing, and what is going to keep us company for today. So if you're interested in this, I really recommend picking it up, because it's been really fun and has helped me a lot too, because everything is in one place, like my to-do list, my timer, my music and everything. So it's helped me really stay focused. And of course, as I said, is it on Steam? It is on Steam. And also the presets, I have one for Mimsy as well. Let me go ahead and grab the link for you all. you go. Alright. Perfect. Okay. I suppose I should do some actual work now. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So, this is the first time I'm doing this, so hopefully it works out. I'm going to start my timer. I'm going to be typing away and talking to myself through a bunch of scripts. So, yeah. I will try to stay as ASMR as possible. Hopefully. And I think that's it. I think I'll have some music going. Unless it's too not ASMR. And if it is, please let me know. But I'll have some music going in the background as I am chatting away with all of you. And I hope you all can use this to chill out or get things done yourself. Alright. And if you are getting things done, let me know what you're getting done. Let's do this, chat. So the first thing I have to do is to update our master to-do list. I have many an audio coming up. I managed to do some recording the other night. And Easton is almost through with editing the audios that he needs to. It's a lot of writing on my end. I've been stuck writing a handful of scripts. I think it's because they're mostly not safe for work scripts, and those ones take me the longest. I'm not sure why I have such a hard time with like the adult scripts. Thankfully, the ones that I have planned for Patreon are all based off of characters. So I have pre-existing lines to build off of. Alright, let's see. And then, for the upcoming week, because I have apparently been overworking, I am taking away a stream. So I'm not double streaming anymore on Fridays. So instead of streaming as me on Friday, I'll be streaming on Thursdays. And Lindsay is gonna keep her ASMR stream. Overworking. So if I'm doing that, I can't. Okay. So we already have Monday, which is gonna be Undertale. Tuesday I have a work event. Wednesday, let's do a little to the left. The DLC? No. Let's do that Sunday. Because I feel, not even I feel, I know that this DLC is longer than the last one, so I want to make sure I'll be able to finish it on stream. Let's just do some unpacking on Wednesday. Get that finished. Friday is gonna be the pumpkin ASMR. Pumpkin recipes. Saturday, it's gonna be Neko Para. Monday, 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7. Undertale stream is on Monday, which which is the 20th. We have the collab that day too. Okay, so we have a collab afterward. We're playing Magic Chameleon. Yes, okay. That takes care of that. Then do Nekopara on Saturday and just chatting stream on Monday for the scripts. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another co-working stream or a visual novel for myself on Thursday. Let's see. We can do another puzzle game. I have a handful of games. I still have the Rusty Link games to finish. I have a couple of puzzle games, a couple of visual novels. Let's look up this game. This game. And this game. To see how long each of them watched. Okay. Oh, you only take an hour. Okay, so you're gonna take an hour. So you're 1 hour. Oh, you're only 20 minutes. I can play these two games then. And you take an hour as well. Okay. I will pair you with something else. So a little to the left. Nekopara. Pumpkin recipes. The Little Red Lie. And Rental. Day off for the work event. busy week. Very busy. So that's okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to adjust my settings. Okay. I have been working on this Yandere Gamer script for ages now. Have not been able to finish it, so I'm hoping to finish it today. The premise of this script is you're showing you're showing Max, the Yandere Gamer, a visual novel that you're getting into. And the visual novel is a spicy visual novel. And I got through most of it, it's just the not safe for work part, specifically, that I am having some trouble with. Which doesn't surprise me. Where did I leave off? I left off. Okay, chat. I will be reading some of this script out loud. Do not be alarmed, because it is a very raunchy script. So if I say something raunchy, it's the script and not me. Well, technically it is me, considering I'm the one who wrote it, but you know what I mean. Okay, because I usually do read my scripts out loud to make sure that they flow, because a lot of the time reading and performing the scripts very, very different. They need to be able to flow. Let's see. I left off here. character bio pops out. Holy shit, he does kind of look like me. His name is Nexus. A GS name. God, they even have the characters. Gamer tags. Look at this character's bio. Name's Nexus, aka Nex on Them Foes, gamer, competitive, national champion, full-time streamer, full-time student, blah blah blah. You'll find out my degeneracy dives into Jesus fucking Christ. But this guy is a fan of my acidic affair. Fucking excellent. Great, love that for him. Alright, I'm going to get into his game. You're the new housemate. You're fucking with me, right? Did you know you made the biggest mistake of your life? Yerk's game's damn hilarious. You're going to wish you took the time to tour the place and meet all of us before signing an entire year of your life away. I'm not making assumptions, I'm stating facts. I can tell just by how you look, how you sound, even how you smell that you aren't one of us, as in you aren't a gamer or a streamer. Can't even be sure if you know what anime is, and these days a lot of people Okay, I cannot focus. Chat, I'm going to turn off the music for a bit. Or at least put it really way down. No, I'm turning it off. I actually don't usually have music when I'm doing script writing too often. So we're gonna do that. Alright. Where was it? These days a lot of people know anime, which says something about all that you are. Oh, you think this is me being rude? This is the nicest I've been in weeks. That's longer than you're probably going to last in this place, but fine, I've got time. I'll humor you. Hi there, I'm one of your 3 housemates. The name's Nexus. If you know streamers, judging by the look on your face, you don't even know what streamers are, do you? People who play games online for others to see. People can't play games for a lot of reasons, but honestly no one as good as I am at them, and I guess the others. Yeah, the other housemates. We're all streamers. And gamers. You should be meeting the rest of them soon. We're part of a streaming and gaming team called the 4 Circles. Very good, yes. In reference to Hell Circles, because we've been cursed to hell by probably thousands of gamers for kicking their asses each time. Anyway, enough of the exposition. Let me show you to your room. Pause. The music stops. Shift back to reality. Seems like a prick, but I can't help but see the similarities with how you and I met. You didn't exactly scream my type either. really like each other to begin with, but I don't know, it seems too cliche, over the top. This seems too cliche. You can skip the other intros? Great. Yeah, I just want to get into the meat of this. Give me the scenes with Nexus. Shift back into the game screen. Music begins again. A button is pressed and the scenes are fast forwarded until they reach to the next scene. The scene opens up. The shower is going. Nexus gets out and slightly prepares himself before wrapping the towel around his waist, leaving the bathroom. The door creaks open since it wasn't completely shut. He makes a surprised not expect to see you in my room. What do you want? I was just going to be heading out. I'm going to be heading out in a bit. Did I ever give this listener a name? Not the listener, the main character. What was I gonna name the main character? I don't have to name the main character of the visual novel. Okay. Then I won't. I did not expect to see you in my room. What do you want? I'm going to be heading out in a bit. I'm hitting the arcade. There's a competition going on and I want in. You can join if you want. Well, you're quiet. Cat. Oh no, it has to be the other word. That makes sense. But it's so over the top for a visual novel that it would make sense. It's unnecessarily vulgar. I'm doing it. Okay. Earth 2. Holy shit, are you checking me out? Yeah, like, did you see it? You are the last person I thought who would be looking disrespectfully towards a housemate just out of the shower. No. No. No, you can't go bitching at me. You came into my room unannounced. Your fault. Could have texted. Could have texted. You could have immediately left after I didn't come to the door if you knocked. Yeah, you knew I was home, but so what? If places were swapped, I think you'd say something along the lines of this being an invasion of privacy. Be grateful you just caught me like this. You could have. I wouldn't have stopped, by the way. What? No bitching about appropriateness and me being crass. What do you use that for? No, but the list notes. That has to be in quotations. If only I didn't have plans, but come with me. I can promise to give you the proper gamer treatment. Not really sure what that means, but you'll mean something to someone, and that's what matters. Holy shit, that was a breeze. Is that even a competition? That took nothing? That was nothing? Holy shit, that was a breeze. Was that even a competition? That wasn't. Didn't. I barely lifted a finger. And now we have free pizza and tokens at this place for the rest of the year. I guess we're going to be hitting the arcade more often. I wonder if places still do that. This is a visual novel though. Anything goes in visual novels. With that out of the way, come on, there's a game I want to show you. Walk towards a shooter game. Curtain is then hold post. Optional music. Sound effects should sound trancy, as this is a game that implements hypnotic elements. Okay. did I mention the... That's where I mentioned. Okay. This is a shooter game. A lot of them have been given these boots so you can stand while playing instead of sitting. More room that way, easier to aim. The curtains is so you can be... The curtain is so you can be in the dark since some of the... No, the curtain makes the booth darker since a lot of these newer games have darker screens and the arcade lights get in the way otherwise. And it also makes it the perfect place to have a little fun. Now, can't we do it here? See, that's going to convince me to consider monogamy. Gosh, what a jerk. Okay. Last chance to jump ship and go for one of the others, or literally anyone else and not me. If you do, I'll show some uncharacteristic grace, forgiveness, uncharacteristic mercy, mercy, and forget any of this ever happened. Okay. Okay. That's vulgar. Okay, that works. I never mentioned the game that I dragged you into, did I? It's called Hypno Hitman. Swells are fun, Be generous. I can never spell the word degeneracy. Where does that... Oh, it's an A. Never mind. Okay. I can see feel, not see. That scared me. Okay. I think I'm gonna be able to finish this. Which is great. I have been sitting on this script for ages. This script is sitting at 2,300 words, and I need to go through 300 more words. So I am right there. Alright, chat, how are we? What are we doing? Working on a script, formatting is hard. Formatting is hard. I don't even know if I format in the way that most people do. I started just writing scripts in the notes of my phone, and so anything from there, it was kind of just going up, I suppose. So I don't know, I've made things just as simple as possible, just so it's easier for us to read and for Easton to go through sound effect wise. And we have kind of developed a way of formatting things and color coding things. Like, for instance, for a lot of actions and sound effects, I mark it with the color blue. With voice things that need to be voice filtered or spoken in a different way, I mark it with purple. Other characters I mark with green and orange. Things that I know Easton will have problems with when it comes to either the voicing or the sound effects, I usually mark in red. Or if there's something that's missing and that needs to be changed, it's usually marked in red. So we have our little language that we have developed as we have been going back and forth. Used to writing more teasing remarks instead of actually fleshing it out. It's not that. It's more so intimacy can get very boring. Especially if you're always writing. So, trying to figure out how to keep it interesting and in character and also comfortable for everyone involved and easy to sound effect is difficult. And because most people don't consider, most people are picky about their not safe for work content, and I stretch the idea of what a not safe for work audio is And so trying to do not safe for work audios in the traditional sense is actually pretty difficult for me, considering it has to lead into the actual act of it. And so I'm great at the beginning, like the foreplay and such, and just leading up to it, but it is trying to figure out the balance of the dialogue and the sound effects that should be happening throughout it to keep it interesting and an acceptable amount of time is difficult. And to also make sure it's realistic as well. Because a lot of people will just have, we'll just be making sounds for about 20 minutes, and that's not really how it goes. From my research, I suppose. Overworking or staying up late, both. I stay up late because I overwork. Do I have a fancy planner? I do not. I actually have a lot of loose leaf papers because I can get very tornado-like. I have sticky notes everywhere and different notepads and notebooks that I keep everything in, that I end up consolidating after my brain is cleared. But because I work so many jobs and do so many different things and have so many different hats, having one planner doesn't work because I am doing the work of like 5 people. So it feels like I need 5 different planners. I hope the art goes well, Emerald. Yes, thank you for the lurkies. And Fidel, thank you for the head pats. I need to fix that. Music is in the way of hearing me read the script. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I turned it off then. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be too quiet without the music. So, but then again, I figure that people just kind of want to hear me talk, so. It is a wild game. It is very much a wild game. It is a fake 18+ visual novel that I came up with for Max's script. And it's called Goon Night Gamer. And it is as ridiculous as it sounds. The premise of it is I have the store page description that I wrote up. You found a listing for a room for rent in a house with 4 other university students. Spacious single room, separate bathroom, close to campus, great price. It seemed too good to be true. Worried that it would be taken out from under you, you signed the agreement without touring the place or meeting your other housemates. It wasn't until move-in day that you realized why it seemed to be too good to be true. The house was owned by 4 gamers and streamers. And after meeting you, they all decided that you needed to be brought to the dark side and embrace your degeneracy like they have. So, and there are 4 characters. Nexus, Max, resembles the most. There's also Brock, Dodge, and Worf. So yes, so Nexus, or Nex on them both. Brock, or Monster Broccoli. Dodge Blue Balling, and Worf, the Big Bad Worf. Using this while you do Japanese practice. Ooh, I hope Japanese practice is going well. Good luck. And then also, hi Dee, thank you for checking in. I hope you had good evening. I hope I don't make you fall asleep again. I think a lot of people are napping right now with me, which is kind of cute. I'm watching over everyone. Don't worry. Alright, let us finish this script. I'm really happy because I feel like I'm gonna finish this. Not even I feel like, I know I'm gonna finish it. So, exciting. Okay. Sigmund! Hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope the game last night was, productive. I hope I hope you didn't perma-die. Okay. We are just doing some... We're chilling. We're working together. We're co-working. As I do some, like, light talking and typing and such. So if you have anything you need to get done, now would be the time. Or you can just chill. Because I know you were very eepy during stream. I hope you were able to take a nap. Found a new combo with lots of flamethrowers. Flamethrowers. Arson is always welcome here. A single tick of damage. Wowee, pro gamer. Well done. Got your second one shortly after stream. Yeah, that's how it goes. Then you're gonna sleep very well tonight, hopefully. Yes. Do you even care by that point? Or... I don't know if that's a phrase, but it's gonna be a phrase now. This is the sound. Are the sounds. Bright swirling lights getting too much for you? I word that? Okay, cool, cool, cool. You have to be flexible. How's the script writing coming along? I'm almost done with this. I was doing a lot more talking to myself earlier. However, I'm in the spicy parts that I can't say out loud. So, I'm almost done with this though, and then it's going to be poorly drafting a handful of ones, and then I'll be a lot more talkative. Shift back into the real world. Headphones are taken off. Art disguised as, but I see it. I see the appeal. I see the appeal. I see the appeal, but I don't think he's that. But I don't think, no, I don't think we're that similar. Why are you laughing? Well, whatever. As long as you're having fun, and get through the screen. Then by all means. But I hope you know that you haven't. I have my ways. Oh no, you're saying that you don't think I would, then try it. Nothing more for you to give me an excuse. Excellent, excellent. Okay. I finished. Fantastic. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm so happy. Amazing. Okay. Alright. I'm so jazzed. Thank you. Spicy scripts are fun. I have a whole bunch saved for when I move out from my family's place. Much easier to practice VA stuff without a judgmental family around. That is true. That is so true. So true. Thankfully, when Easton and I started, our parents were out a lot and traveled a lot, so we had the house to ourselves more often than not. So I am rooting for you to get a job and to get out of your family's place so you can voice act. You got this. Okay, let's move to Sophia. It is. When I said Sophia, I thought of Mamma Mia and how she's just like, oh, it's Sophie. Well, Sophia is Greek. Well, I'm named after Sophia. I can recite the entire movie of Mamma Mia. ABBA is such a jam. The greatest jam. All the jams. Grape jelly, strawberry jelly, strawberry jam, grape jam, marmalade, preserves, all of it. I'm not surprised. Mamma Mia is rad, and I'm glad it's one of your favorite musicals, Dee. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, have that all set up. I'm so happy I got this script. I'm really happy. I'm happy I got this script done. Anything else is just a bonus. I was having a really hard time getting through it. Ready for some evening vibes? I hope you have good evenings. I miss you, Cry. Okay. I'm doing such dominant characters, or like very aggressive characters, and I think it's funny that I'm doing it during ASMR streams like this. Because I'm talking very softly, but then like the words coming out of my mouth as I'm trying to read the scripts out loud are anything but soft. Oh, cry. Teens. I hope you have sweet dreams. Okay, let's see. So these are her official lines. And I was going to... Okay, so the scene should open up. listener's door. Listener walks over, opens the door. And she shoves her way in, shutting. Should she be that aggressive starting now? Maybe not. No, she could. Okay. Start off slow. Opens the door. Indeed, everything. She looks significantly taller than the MC. Do we want that to be the case here? I suppose with the listener's character, the listener being a CEO, it would probably be better if she was taller than that. Just in any regard. Because if... no. I answered my own question. Okay. How mean do we want her? Do I have the right... Do I have... Yes. I don't... No. You're staying in a penthouse. Do I have the right... house? You don't... Look. You don't... You don't... look like much of a CEO or much of anything really. If you didn't open the door, I wouldn't have even noticed you were standing there. You don't know who I am? Weren't you expecting me? You had a secretary. Be very diligent in hiring me and making sure I will need space, room, need making sure I left availability in my schedule. Just weren't you expecting? You had your secretary be very diligent in hiring me and making sure I left availability in my schedule just like you. If you're trying to this is the first draft, it's not the final draft. You don't have to be in voice. let's see. If you're trying to play a game, can't get started until we have a little chat. Appreciate the eagerness. Eagerness is as endearing as it is pathetic. Suits you? Question mark? Fight me in or continue to bark at me. She walks in, door shut, she puts her belongings down. What awful posting manners you have. Go get me a drink and I will settle myself down here at the dining table. Yes, dining table. So listener grabs her a glass of water. She's rummaging through her bags and taking out paperwork along with writing utensils and placing them on the wooden table. Going over the contract for the agreement. The listener comes back, places the glass on the table, and takes a seat in front of her. As I discussed with your secretary, I have everything lined out in regard to what I am able to provide, what I am not. Additional benefits, the price breakdown of my services, and legal what is the term? Legal sections, as you should be familiar with. I take it that you looked through all of this, so I will just need you to sign here, and you aren't joking. You really didn't, will you? don't who I am or what I'm doing here. If even your secretary did this over your head, behind your back, went over, did this. Did this over your head, went over your head. Yes. So your secretary went over your head. You must really have been in need of my services then. Let's start over. I am inserting here. I might just end up using the same name. My profession can fall under many different titles. People usually assign me the title of dominatrix, but I will also say that I dabble in security. Yes, security. Not the type of security that deals with observing, reporting, or keeping things locked away. I deal with the security of people's ego, inner self, personality, something. Okay. I'm content with that. Okay. I give people the security to be able to do things they otherwise would not have felt secure to do. Before me, unlock a side of them that is comfortable with negative emotions such as shame and vulnerability, acceptance of weakness, and being small or less than, especially if put on a pedestal. Or used to put on a pedestal, or used to being the one in control, whether it comes to profession, personality, place in society, etc. Okay, cool. I redefine what it means to be strong and what it means to be proud. I redefine what it means to be free, what it means to be redefine what it means to be strong, what it means to be proud, and I redefine what it means to be free and what it means to be something. People such as yourself are wound up tightly. People such as yourself are wound up tightly. Too tight, and you're bound together. The power that you hold takes part in that wonder. So I take it for you and help you release the stress that has built up because of it. I reset you and bring you back down to the basics. Not even that. Not even that. Lower than the basics. I take control of you. Body, mind, and soul. I not only tell you what to do, but what to think and what to feel, and you just have to exist. Okay. Yes. Very good. And I'm already halfway through this draft. Amazing. You don't have to fully commit. You can just try it out. That's what this contract is for. Safety, security, and the ability to adjust things to you. And what you need is what I provide. And if you don't like it, I get paid for what I tried, and we go our separate ways, and no one has to know I was even here. I take security and privacy very seriously. So, lovesick. And then scene shift. This is where the not safe for work part is going to start. And then, yeah, okay, so that intro part is done. Now I just need the not safe for work part, which is gonna be a lot of setup and talking through things. Talking through things and maybe having a particular scenario. Ooh, maybe role swap? CEO and secretary swap for that scene. Okay. Perfect, right on time. I am very content. I'm very content with the work that has been done. This to-do list wasn't a list that I wanted to get done all of stream, but it's something that I wanted to get done today. So the fact that I got the main things that I wanted to get done, which was finalizing Max's script, I am content. I am really happy. I have been stuck on that script for ages, and it didn't take me that long to finish it with all of you. So I'm really grateful that you are all here and allowed me to try this out. I might do it again in the future. We'll see. I also just really wanted to show off my room and this little game I found. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop here. Because if I continue to be quiet and sit in silence, I'm probably gonna get really eepy and take a nap. And I don't want to do that because Aita was streaming today. And I have another ASMR stream tonight. So, yeah, I hope this was comfy for a lot of you. I hope you were able to get some things done. Thank you so much for keeping me company and again allowing me the opportunity to be able to do this, to show you all my space and my process and be able to get things done. I'm sorry if it was a little bit boring for others, but hopefully at least one or two of you enjoyed it. Mimsy is still streaming today, yes. Mimsy is streaming at 8 p.m. doing her ASMR, Goosebumps. The only thing that is going to be changing is that instead of Mimsy streaming on Thursdays at 2, it will be me streaming Thursdays at 2, and there won't be any more 2 p.m. on Friday streams. And we're gonna try out that schedule and see how I fare, considering I have not been doing well physically, mentally, and emotionally when it comes to this stuff. So, but yeah, let's see. But yes, Mimsy's streaming tonight. She's also streaming on Sunday playing Pokemon Scarlet. The twins are streaming tomorrow playing Repo with their mods along with finishing up Tomodachi Life. Monday they are doing Undertale and another collab, Meta Chameleon. And then this week, well actually decided this right now, today, Mimsy's going to be playing Unpacking, A Little to the Left, reading pumpkin recipes for ASMR. I will be doing a couple of games, a little Red Lie, and this other game. You'll all see it. I'll be working on the schedule and the thumbnails today too, in between reading. We should do a nap stream. I can't nap on stream with all of you. What kind of quality that is not quality content. I'm here to entertain. That's also why I was trying to talk out loud more. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful you all allow me to do this. Because I know it's not the most exciting content, but it it was really nice for me to be able to try this. And I got stuff done, and I'm really happy. I'm just really happy. Thank you so much. But yeah, and Easton is working through audios. He also has a YouTube audio that he is working on. It's Diamond. So there will be a YouTube audio coming out. We are so sorry for that delay, but we are both working very hard to catch up, and we will be having all kinds of content in the next coming weeks. I think that's it. So, okay, I am going to I'm going to make myself a coffee and get some more work done. But thank you all for joining me today. You guys were officially in my room today, which I think is fun. I like that this gives me the opportunity to show you all my little space. The cozy vibes are nice, and if you do all end up if you do all end up getting this game, please show me your rooms. I would love to see them. I think it'll be really fun. So, but yeah, show it to me. Show me your characters. Show me your rooms. I would really love to see it. And yeah, I will probably be doing this in the server as well, with music playing, so we can all just hang out in Emmy's room time. So just keep a watch out for that if you are interested in getting stuffed up with me. Okay. Alright. I'm content. Okie dokie. Let me go ahead and switch to my ending screen, and I will say my goodbyes. Okay. With that. Thank you for coming to play with me and coming to work with me. I am your host, Emmary Luxheart, wickedly wishing you whimsy and warmth until you find me again. I will be back soon, tonight, and then tomorrow again, so I cannot wait to see all of you. And yeah, and with that, I adore you most. Have a good rest of your time zone. Make sure to drink water, to stretch, to eat, and also treat yourselves kindly.